Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start modding the 01 Cobra a little bit. So for today, we're actually going to be taking out the rear seats, and then here in the next couple weeks, I'm going to actually install a rear seat delete kit. So I have a buyer for this. He's coming in about 7 days. So those will be going bye-bye. Those are actually the stock 01 Cobra seats. Then I actually have the stock front seats right here. So I actually sold them for 400 bucks. Shout out to the guy on Facebook who, at first I had him only posted for like 100 bucks, and he actually helped me out and said, hey, you should be asking a lot more for these. So learning a little bit about this thing, but we'll get right into it. So the first thing you're actually going to want to do is put the front seat all the way forward as much as you can. Either side, it doesn't really matter. And then next, there's actually tabs underneath the bottom of the back seats here that just push. So you're going to want to feel around with a flathead screwdriver, find those and push them in, and they should release. There's one. And there's the second one. You can just shimmy it out of here. Then you can remove your seats. Alright, now that we have the bottom seat out, we'll work on the back part. So for this, you're actually going to need a 10mm socket, and then there's bolts on the end here. Right down here on the corner of the seat. And then one on the driver's side. And then there's also, looks like 8mm bolts up on top. So you put the seats down right here. So now we have our 8mm socket. We're going to take the bolts out of the back part. Alright, now that we actually have the screws out of the back part here, we'll actually take out this top piece here, and then the seats theoretically should come out. So we got this top piece here that the 3 screws are actually fastened down to. We'll put the seats up, and then you actually have 2 more bolts up here, and then it should be done and actually be ready to be taken out of the vehicle. So we'll take these out. Alright, so mine is a little bit different here. The previous owner installed an aftermarket fuel pump, and there's actually, the fuel pump wire is actually running through the bracket of the seat. I'm actually going to have to take the seat off itself, take the wire out of there, and then I'll put it back on. And actually, if you want to take the actual seats off the frame, there's a little pin in here you have to push the seat out of, and then you can actually take the whole backrest off. So actually I had to take out the backrest on the driver's side because of the fuel pump line runs through there, so the electrical. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult, my setup, than yours would be. But now we'll actually take out the seats. So here is what it looks like underneath a 94 to 04 Mustang with no rear seats. Alright, so now we're actually going to take the Cobra out for a drive, and I'm just curious to see how much louder it is. I took out a little bit of sound deadening from underneath the rear seats, and then obviously without the rear seats it's going to be louder, so let's hop in the Cobra, see how she does. It's definitely quite a bit louder, but I don't actually mind that. I'm thinking with the rear seat delete kit that it comes with, or that I'm going to buy, I think that actually should quiet it down a little bit, but either way I'm not really too concerned. I didn't really do this to you know, make it quieter, so I already knew what was going to happen, but we'll plow it on this road here and see how it does. I'm sure on the highway it's going to be screaming loud, but going around town it's bearable, it's not bad. One thing I really do love about this car is it's very mechanical sounding, so every shift you can hear the transmission, you can hear the shifter, you know, you slowing down, speeding up, you can hear the rear end. I love the early 2000s cars or mid 2000s cars, even GM and Dodge, you know, they're all like that, with a really mechanical sounding. And I really do appreciate that over the new cars now. They have all sound deadening and all that stuff now. So really do appreciate these early 2000s cars. They're a hoot to drive. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video of taking out the seats. There's a lot more to come with this car. This is just scratching the surface. So if you like it, please stick around. Thanks for watching. Take care, and please like and subscribe.